Hello everyone, so this will be a crafting video, and this video I will review how to craft and guide you how to make 3 items. The first one is Archmage wand, because people asked me how to craft it and I sold 2 of those. I don't have them, maybe I will put screenshots here what I'm talking about. The one costs about 100 divines to craft. And the second thing is how to craft Helical Ring, and this was the most expensive craft I ever done, so this is not for everyone. I have spent more than 650 divines on a craft. I was about to quit the game actually because I burnt all my coins and I had nothing to show for. And the third craft is double influenced shield with the energy shield on block and gain charges. This is what I'm crafting right now, so it's not fully complete, but I'll just show you how it's done. Okay, so let's begin. First thing, let's talk about Archmage one. So it's one of the easiest craft. So to begin with, I'm not going to show the full video. It's like an hour and a half, and I think it was made like weeks ago, so it's hard to find. The first thing you want is Profane wand. You want level 85 probably. You could probably do an 84, but I prefer taking it 85. And you want 30% quality. Now the difference between 20% quality and 30% quality is not that big, it's not substantial, it's like 1% DPS, but it's just 1% DPS and doesn't cost much, so why not? So you buy 30% quality Profane wand, you make it 6 surfaces, and you go to the bestiary, menagerie, and you split it into 3 parts. So you have one base, 30% quality, you make it into 3 parts, and you have 3 bases to craft. Our next step is essence spam. And this step, let's check how much they cost. The prices when I crafted could be different than it is now. And there are no essences on sale. What's going on here? Okay, but they cost about 4 chaos each, so it's not expensive compared to others, which are like 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 chaos. So you want to buy hundreds of those essences, maybe 500 or more. It's not that expensive. So you spam essences of misery, which gives you cast speed, tier 1, and you roll them until you hit tier 1 mana. So once you hit tier 1 mana, you need to make sure it's full affixes, not 5 or 6. And I would settle only on mana roll above 150. So if essence cost is plenty overall, an average to hit 150 is like 100 essences, and you want to fracture mana above 150. What I would suggest you, if you roll like 140, just throw a 1 divine or 2, it will save you a lot of time. It's not worth the hassle to roll it again to find another 100 tier 1 mana. And when you have 4 stats, you have 3 wands, you have a very high chance to fracture. You want to fracture mana. Use fracture rope to fracture mana. They are now more expensive, so they were like 4 divines when I did it, so now it's like 8 divines. You want like 25-30 divines for fracture, and probably the base will cost you like 5 divines, I'm not sure. I bought them for 2 divines, 30% quality. And you could also get essences, so essences another few divines, maybe 5 divines essences. So essences plus fraction orbs plus bases about 40 divines, and this is the first stage of the craft. Once you hit mana, the reason why we craft with essences for mana, because instead of having 1 in 4, you have 50% chance. You either hit cast speed or you hit mana. If you hit mana, you craft. If you hit cast speed, you sell. So you can sell it to someone else for crafting. It will probably cover the cost of fraction orbs. So I did this. I had my 1 hit cast speed, and I sold it, and I actually made the money back for all the fraction orbs I used. So the fraction cost nothing for me. So that is the reason essences are very cheap, so you should not settle on just 1 tier 1 stat, and this is true for many other crafts you do with essences and with fraction orbs. Fraction orbs you don't want to have 1 in 4 situation, unless you are doing a very expensive craft where it matters which stat you fracture a lot. But that's another story. So once you've done that, you go again and you spam Essence of Misery. So this one gives us cast speed, and your second step is hitting tier 1 spell crit chance or critical multiplier. So it's very important you don't confuse spell crit and crit multi with a like normal crit chance. Normal crit chance is only useful for attacks, and it's not useful for us, for the spellcaster. Now once you hit either spell critical chance, tier 1, or crit multi tier 1, don't settle on tier 2 right here. You can settle on tier 2 on your next step. So once you hit it, make sure one suffix is open and one prefix is open. You go to the crafting bench, you make suffixes cannot be changed, 2 divines, and then you reforge crit. So an average to hit here is like 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6. So you might have to do this suffix cannot be changed 5-6 times, so that's 12 divines. This one is basically free, and you would have to spend more essences to roll the crit chance or annul. You could annul unsuccessfully cast speed or crit, and then you have to spend essence guess. So let's say if first step took us 40 divines, the second step will take us another like 20 divines roughly, so it's about 60 divines. And the final step, once you got your suffixes done, you make suffix cannot be changed. If you have any prefix there, you scour and do suffix cannot be changed again. And then you just buy Veil Chaos Orb. You buy Veil Chaos Orb, it's not expensive. Don't use the Veil Exalt Orb, it's not useful in this craft, it's used in other crafts. And you throw Veil Chaos Orb and then you just block for once. What the fuck I want. Anyway, you just block physical damage. It's one-handed melee. Okay, you just block physical damage, and there is like 1 in 5 chance to unlock Unveil. Good stuff. Good stuff is spell damage and mana regen, and the best stuff is spell damage and damage as extra house damage. That's what you want. And you want this rate, I think it's below 100 divines still. You could get unlucky with both Fracture and Harvest and Reforge, and it could get more, but it won't get much more. Also in some cases, your Veil Chaos Orb, it can fill the prefixes, and then you cannot craft the last stat, which is extra damage. And this thing you want to unveil. Yeah, this thing you want to craft. So that thing you want to unveil, this thing you want to craft. So in some cases, Veil Chaos Orb can screw you up and fill the prefixes. But the thing is, like for me, for example, it once rolled mana and spell damage hybrid roll, and tier 3 roll is actually better than craft. So I sold all my ones already, but that's what you are expecting for. And this was like a 7-minute video instead of like 1 hour and a half. And if you want a written guide, it's on my Discord, and we'll post many other written guides on my Discord as the time goes. Hello everyone, so I'm about to quit the game. I have probably reached the peak I can, and there is nothing more I can do basically. Each set piece requires a mirror, and it takes too long time to farm mirrors, so I'm not willing to go there. And the last gamble I have is 2 Hinekora logs. I already spent 450 divines on this, I think. I couldn't hit. So we need to reflect a 3-2-2, and we need our 3 stats to be cast speed, strength and intelligence. Поехали, блядь, чё? Все верно. такому идеальное задевание. Так, hello everyone, so we are finally going multi-mirror build. I have been about to quit the game because the farming is actually like shit. Whatever I did, there's not much profit, like 1, 2, 3 divines, and I did boxes, I did exalts, I did everything, and just I drained all my resources on craft. So I have tried to attempt the ring craft, and after I spent like 450 divines, think about it, 450 divines I have spent on the craft, I had nothing to show. So I just burned 450 divines, and people were like trolling me like why I'm doing this, like it would be better just to buy the cards and just gamble on divination, like double or nothing. But today I have sold my like mirror shot I got from the ship. I sold my Helical ring, another one I had, just the base itself, and we did it. And this is fucking insane ring. It's probably worth 3 mirrors at least. Two at the very least. With lots of hit, and these are 1 in 50 Hinekoras. And unlike many other rings, I have crafted aspect, and I have perfectly defined items. So it's fractured, cast speed 24%. It's 55 strength, 58 intelligence. So its intelligence is higher. This because we used spite essence, and that's why we fractured cast speed to use the spite essence. And yes, so this is the perfect ring for this build and for many other builds which are stuck in both strength and intelligence. So ideally you want to only try this craft when you have done other sets of pieces of gear, and when you have like 10 or 12 or 15 or 20 Hinekora logs stashed in your stash tab, because the average chance to hit is 110. And then there's a multiplier. The multiplier goes from 1.5, I believe, to 2.1, and there are like 13 tires. Well, this is 12 tire out of 13. It's second best. Yeah, so I was very lucky to hit this multiplier. But you could also get like the same ring. You could also roll like 150 stats and 36% cast speed, and it's not that good. Then you'd probably want to sell and recraft yourself again. You'll probably still sell it for quite a lot. So craft a ring like this one, you want to roll perfect cast speed and perfect intelligence first. You want intelligence of the essence because it gives a little bit more stats, and you either want to use it or you want to fracture it. Yes. If you fracture intelligence, you only fracture when it is like 58 at the base, not 55 or 54. And then you could use essence of strength, and you could craft cast speed again. And once you, so it's an easy craft. You only need 3 stats: cast speed, strength, intelligence. You could also go for crit multiplier instead of cast speed. It depends on your build. I very much like cast speed because it allows us to move extremely fast. And aspect of the spider. Let's go to menagerie. So aspect of the spider is a 25% reservation skill, If you have our stacker setup, it's not that expensive. It gives 20% more multiplicative damage, which is incredibly high boost. It also hinders enemies, so it stacks up to 20% more damage taken. And to craft it, you just you have an empty suffix. You just use this one. So you'll need Black Morgan, which costs like 2 divines, and you need Venomous Fist of Night. And to get Venomous, you just have to do this thing. It takes 30 seconds or 15 seconds to do this boss kill. And this beast is very cheap, so just go there, kill the boss, and do the craft. And that's it. I think out of all the aspects, this one is one of the strongest for sure. Всем привет. 10 раз пытаюсь записать видос, может в этот раз получится, но скорее всего нет. Я крафчу щит. Значит, первое, и, наверное, самый сложный момент, что надо, ну, выпадает статы, и статы выпадают случайные. Мне нужно, чтобы... Ой, блядь, тут есть минимум power charge. Поэтому, погоди, минимум power charge мог меня наебать. Интересно. Ладно, у нас есть 3 базы для слэма. Я нафармил 2 арбы с синусом выбил. И у нас есть для крафта... Где она идет? Вот у нас есть 2 базы. Значит, это шейпер. Это... О! Есть, блядь! Есть нахуй! Я сделал это топ 1, это еще даже диванить не надо. Ёбаный рот. Все, блядь, мы в дамках. Это идеальный щит. Осталось накупить бристол матронов и крафтить. Все, мы крафтим блок. Я хочу ради любопытства проверить, что будет, ну, 4 дивана, 1 диван. Что будет, если мы 2 крузейда заслоним сюда. Ага. Вот, а здесь вот перенесся тир 6 лайф реген, и обычно это брик. Можно пытаться занулить тир 6 лайф реген. Это брик, да, это брик. Этот щит мы будем продавать за 6 дела. Боже, блять. Я не ожидал, что я попаду, тем более идеальный, блять. Его даже не надо диванивать, это же охуенно. Тут 10 диванов сэкономлено чисто на диванах. На диване. Всем привет. Вторая часть крафта щита. Здесь будет бесконечно беготня в менагирию. Я накупил брист матронов. Это более дешевый крафт, чем собственно обычно стоит 2 дивана, а это стоит 100 хаусов, то есть говоря, 4 раза дешевле. Вот, значит, здесь я могу 1 раз экзолтнуть. Вот. И теперь мы крафтим метамод. Я надеюсь, мне 30 погоды хватит, но это мало, вероятно. Господи, я забыл. Так, суффикс cannot be changed. Значит, мы берем скоры. Берем скоры и берем экзолты. Суффикс cannot be changed. Скор. Теперь мы идем и к бенчу. Я не знаю, почему нельзя бенч поставить в ноге. Вот, но мы крафтим ману. И у нас есть возможность 2 раза. Теперь мы ремовываем ману. Remove crafted mods. Берем опять менагирию. И мы метка. Суффиксы cannot be changed. Аннулим. И мне надо попасть в тир-1 блок. Если я попаду еще второй стат хороший, помимо Т-блока, это было бы отлично. Но я в целом на это не рассчитываю. Это не обязательно. Max Life это вообще useless. Spell Damage это вообще useless. Так, Craft. Remove Crafted Mods. Главное не ошибиться и не зааннулить.
2,000 years later.